Made man back at you with a video. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Canelo Alvarez versus James Kirkland coming up this weekend, this Saturday, May 8th, ladies and gentlemen. I am very much looking forward to this fight. I've already covered this fight in previous videos, but man, I am looking forward to this fight. Hoping for some explosive fireworks in this fight, fresh off that Mayweather-Pacquiao debacle that we had about a week ago. So hopefully looking for some fireworks in this particular fight. Man, this should be an exciting fight. My prediction will go to Canelo Alvarez to win this fight. I got to lean toward the boxer puncher. I got to go with the combination puncher, ladies and gentlemen. Not to take anything away from James Kirkland. I'm a fan of James Kirkland. I love his heart. I love his determination. I love the fact that he's still remaining, throughout all his troubles, his ups and downs, he's still remaining in the top tier of fighters in boxing. So, got a lot of respect for James Kirkland. Now, Canelo Alvarez, who is looking to become the pinnacle of boxing, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao retires, he's looking to become the face, the star of boxing. And at this particular moment, there isn't no one stars rising as fast as Canelo Alvarez. This particular fight is being held in San Antonio. They're trying to take advantage of the Mexican crowd that will flock to see this fight, ladies and gentlemen. We do know James Kirkland is also from Texas. So this fight is going to be big for the state of Texas, man. It's going to be a humongous turnout. It's not on pay-per-view, so, the numbers pretty much wouldn't be the big deciding factor of this fight, but it's going to be a big fight anyway. We see Canelo Alvarez sticking with his same core of supporters. We see the same trainers in his particular camp. We see him focused as always, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing to see. We see in James Kirkland corner, we're going to see a whole nother corner for James Kirkland. Once again, he will not be using Ann Wolf in this particular fight. And the thing is that when I looked at the 24/7 and they got to that part where Ann Wolf was saying, hey, she didn't get the call for this particular fight, I was a little baffled by it. I was at least thought there was a reason that was given. She's saying that she does not know the reason she was not called for this particular fight. Now, some who are close to the fighter are saying maybe they don't like the training regimen that Ann Wolf puts James Kirkland through. It's very strenuous. It's like boot camp style, ladies and gentlemen. No question about it. But it works, man. The combination of Ann Wolf and James Kirkland works. That hard, ritualist training that he goes through, it works. Now, in the past, James Kirkland has nurtured a shoulder injury. This is the reason in the past, actually, this fight between Canelo and James Kirkland supposed to have happened a couple years ago, believe it or not. James Kirkland has been calling out Canelo Alvarez for quite some time, for those who don't know, if you go back and watch it. But however, Ann Wolf, and she says this herself out of her mouth, kept Kirkland away from Canelo back then because she did not feel as though Kirkland was up to the skill level, nor as far as the injuries he was nursing back then, felt as though he was up for a fight with Canelo Alvarez. So maybe he fought Ann Wolf for that, because after he passed up on that big opportunity, he went on to lose against Ishida, and he also had suffered that knockdown to Alfredo Angulo. So but however, we all seen the fight with Ishida. That was the fight that Ann Wolf was not with James Kirkland, and we see the results of that. But once again, James Kirkland was nurturing a major shoulder injury during that time. He has went through shoulder surgeries on this particular shoulder, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe that's the reason. But some say maybe the training regimen of Ann Wolf has overworked Kirkland in the past, and maybe he's holding that against her. I don't know. She didn't give a reason. He didn't give a reason. He didn't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? But fact of the matter is, I just that type of thing there, we know the success that he's had with and without Ann Wolf, and to see that he's going into possibly the biggest fight of his career without Ann Wolf, I mean, that just makes the odds of betting on James Kirkland go down just so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, man, But however, James Kirkland, like I said before, he's a very, very good fighter. He's full of heart. We see what happened in the Alfredo Angulo fight when he was knocked down in that first round, and he turned around and still won that fight. Showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of determination. We seen what happened in the Glenn Tapia fight. Showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of determination in that fight also. James Kirkland is also a big puncher. He packs a lot of power. He puts a lot of oomph into his punches. But I just think for a fighter like Canelo, who does punching combinations, and James Kirkland, who does swing power punches, but normally one at a time, you know what I mean? And he does get touched a lot, you know what I mean? That's going to be proved to be detrimental to him. He does stand right in front of you at times. He's a bit flat-footed at times. So all things that are not good, they're going against a fighter like Canelo Alvarez. You remember when he fought Alfredo Angulo, another fighter who stood right in front of him, and the tattoos that he was putting on Angulo, man. If Kirkland does not use his feet and his footwork in this particular fight, man, that's going to be detrimental to him big time. Do not suggest to him standing in front of Canelo. The thing is that if he would have fought Canelo years ago, Canelo was much smaller, ladies and gentlemen, than what he is now. Now, Canelo can definitely easily fight at the 160 division. He easily can fight, possibly even make 168, in my opinion, to be honest with you. But he is a big boy, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe, back then, like I said, he was smaller then. I think he was a lot more greener than possibly back then. But this version of Canelo, who's very focused, very determined, very just like smothering himself in his own craft. You got to appreciate with Canelo Alvarez the approach that he has to the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. So the thing is that I'm definitely leaning towards Canelo Alvarez in this fight. His camp is intact. He seems to be comfortable in his own skin. He seems to be, he wants this. You can see the eye of the tiger in Canelo Alvarez. He really wants this. James Kirkland, you don't know. You really don't know. You see the thing with Ann Wolf going on. We see how easily frustrated he gets when he's asked about Ann Wolf. Just you don't know what you're going to get with Kirkland, man. You just really don't know. But I am hoping for an exciting fight. I'm hoping for a close fight. But I am picking Canelo. And if I had to be more specific, I'll say Canelo. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna say Canelo by 9th round stoppage, ladies and gentlemen. Canelo by 9th round stoppage. But like I said before, Canelo has to punch and bunt. He has to throw in combinations. He's not gonna have to chase James Kirkland as much as he had to do, say, against Erislandy Lara. So cutting off the ring won't be a big deal. He can focus on actually giving his Mexican people a fight. The Mexican public loves to see a fight. They want to see a brawl. They want to see blood, sweat, and tears. They don't want to see pity pats, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the fight that Canelo's going to look to bring to Kirkland. Don't know if Kirkland can handle it. We also know that Kirkland has not been in the ring for quite some time, almost a year now, ladies and gentlemen. So that could prove to be detrimental. Don't know what the ring rust is going to look like going against the caliber of Canelo Alvarez. So just a lot of signs that I just don't see that favor Kirkland, and I'm definitely going to predict Canelo Alvarez by stoppage, 9th round. So that's just my prediction for this fight. I will upload a video post-fight for this particular fight. Looking forward to it, man. Will this fight give us the excitement that we've been looking for in previous fights, if you get where I'm going? Until the next video, it's your main man, Mate Man, and I see y'all there. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.